But if you get stuck, you can look to your left, to your right. You got
like what y'all got.
Right. Hey, I think you say this line right here. I think that's dope. Okay, cool.
You could do a lot more, a lot faster.
Definitely ghostwriting.
Most rappers have that because to me that's a luxury.
Mm.
When I get stuck, I'm just stuck. You understand what I'm saying? I got to put it down. But if you're, it's like I tell a lot of women that get older who try to stay in shape. I say, don't compare yourself to J-Lo. She got a whole like staff of people to help her look good.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. So don't compare yourself. Whereas rappers coming up, these big rappers, they got a whole squad of dope.
They got a whole team.
So when they're in the studio, they can get help. To me, that's a little bit different than like a ghostwriter. To me,
yeah, ghostwriter.
So I think most rappers have that, in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying.
From what I know. But as far as like writing a verse, no, I don't do a tip like that, man. Tip ain't handle.
Yeah, nah, he definitely done had some help.
Well, I think having help is great, but to actually have a person
saying, like,
pen your whole song?
No, not like that. But I'm just saying.
See, to me, that's what ghostwriting is.
It could be 16 bars of a record, and it'd be like that 16 bars is not his.
The whole 16?
The whole 16?
Not T.I.
Nope. I mean, now we playing semantics. Okay, so 12. It wasn't 16.
No, not T.I.
I'm gonna play you some songs.
I refuse to
nah.
T.I. to me is lyrically, other than Andre 3000, the best lyrical rapper from the South. And I open him.
T.I. is the best rapper.
I don't even know this.
How he don't write his?
I don't even know
write his verses.
That don't have nothing to do that. The number 3 best rapper of all the time is Drake.
I'm talking to y'all in the camera right now.
We know he don't write his.
Drake ain't top 10. Drake ain't even top 10 best rapper.
Look. Hold on. Wait.
Rap
artist. Sorry.
Rap artist, yes. Rap artist, yes.
Brian and Ty.
Come on, rappers?
Hold on.
That was T.I.
Hold on 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, look. We were talking about Cardi B, right? And then we're talking about T.I. and
we're talking about ghostwriters. We're talking about
No. We weren't talking about ghostwriters.
We're talking about ghostwriters.
This is the indie Unplugged.
We were talking about
ghostwriters
that artists deal with,
and it was Cardi B.
We were talking about.
We were trying to get into
promotion,
physical promotion
of CDs,
getting back to the culture
and albums, vinyl, which Cardi B is out there promoting today.
CDs
on a Aladdin rug
on the streets
of New York, in the streets of Atlanta.
Facts.
Right. And all those things that the independent artists should be doing, because we rely heavily on Spotify, Tidal, streaming DSPs, and things like that. But here you have somebody who's absolutely one of the biggest rappers today using old school methods of promoting her music.
My only question is, I love it, right? I love the idea of it conceptually. But where y'all playing these CDs at? I'm just asking for a friend. Where y'all playing these CDs? Cars or not?
I don't have a CD.
If you've bought a car in the last 5, 6, 8,
my car actually has a CD player.
I have a 2013 car that has a single disc.
Yeah, single disc.
And that's a 2013.
But who has CD players?
So who's got CD players at the house? You got a CD player at your house?
Not at home.
Not your Xbox, not your PlayStation. Who has a CD player? I love what she's doing. I'm not hating on that at all. And obviously for me, I'm saying I love it, but that's because I came up in a generation where that was how we consume music anyway. So I don't know, like, weigh in. I don't know. Do the younger
no, they don't
consumer think that this is weird?
They may.
I think vinyl is selling more than CDs.
And are they playing these vinyls, or are people collecting souvenirs?
No, people. Vinyl is a thing.
Yeah, vinyl is now a thing.
You got vinyl section at Target and Walmart, and they sell record players regularly.
Okay,
so
she's selling record players.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
on a regular basis.
I know they got the little USB looking record player.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
That you can burn the album into MP3s.
Yes.
Yeah, they got those too. But people are actually buying real record players to play.
I want to get one.
Like, you gonna buy speakers too?
Y'all see it over there, behind me over there. Like my wife and kids bought that one for my birthday, and then I bought the speakers because I actually got. Yeah. But I'm an old head though.
But to your point though, I maybe in the U.S., but countries like Japan and Germany play a lot more CDs.
They do.
So like maybe it may be an international thing, but it is kind of weird doing it. But I think
I feel like they're just like promo. Remember back in the day?
That's my point.
Yeah, when it was like just promo goods. Like
that's what it is.
It's like the equivalent to a T-shirt.
It's not meant to be played.
It's not meant to be played. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. And I don't think that's what her intent is to actually sell CDs or to actually sell vinyls, right? I think it's promoting the album itself so that you can go listen to it on all the DSPs. But I don't think it's. And if you want to buy the vinyl, great. If you want to buy the CD because you got a CD player in your car, or CD changer like we used to have back in the day, great.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the intent
Yeah.
for her to do that.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, it's novel to be like, oh yeah, I want to buy the CD, I want to buy the vinyl, but at some point, it's kind of one of those things where you get paid for the radio play, you get paid for the stream. If somebody is playing that CD over and over again, you won't see a dime.
And that's why they used to sell CDs for $17.99.
And that's why I tell people who get mad at streaming. Yes, we should have higher.
Don't get mad.
We should have higher streamer. We should but it ain't as high. It shouldn't be high as you think it should be because you get to play it forever.
Forever.
You can eat off that thing for 100 years.
Yeah, that's why what's their name? It's the not royalty collection board, the collection board of royalties. Whoever the three body individuals are in the government that controls what the streaming payout rates are. I forgot what their actual is.
Yeah.
The letters are C, B, and R, but whichever format they order they appear in.
Yeah.
But they set the actual rate of streaming and what artists are paid for their streams. Not record labels. They probably influence it because they probably got lobbyists who are saying, oh, they should get this and should get this. But there's a governmental body that actually set the rate for streams for DSPs. And it's not us, and it's not Spotify. A lot of people think Spotify sets the rate, but they don't.
What? They definitely set the rate.
Nah, the CB. Who are these people? What are these people called?
Spotify sets every DSP sets their rates.
So
hold on.
DSP has a different rate.
But they have to. I think they have
So
to be
maybe-
within.
Like a minimum.
So to your point, there could be a board that is setting a rate. So let's say I set the rate at $1. I pay Spotify $1 because that's the rate. Spotify doesn't have to pay me $1.
That's right.
So Spotify is paying me 0.003 on every dollar, even though they may be receiving $1.
I gotta find out who they are.
But they absolutely choose their own rate. And
Yes, but I think it has to still be within the.
Like a minimum.
I wish I knew who. I wish
And
I
let
knew
me
what
tell
these
you
are.
why you can how that's easily identifiable. From your PRO, when you receive your statement, there are multiple categories for every streaming platform. So it won't just say Amazon Music. It won't just say Apple Music. It won't just say Spotify Music. It will say Spotify Premium. They might pay the 3.003. Spotify Family, they pay 001. Spotify Student, they
Okay, here we
pay
go.
00001. They pay a different rate depending on what plan you have, because that plan dictates what their profit margin is. If you have a premium plan, then they pay the artist the highest rate that they will pay. But if you have a family plan and they know you splitting that thing 5 ways to Sunday, they pay a lower rate because it's affecting their profitability.
Okay, so look,
And those vary by provider.
in the U.S. Now I don't know what, I have to go look up what the actual rates are, but there is a board, right? So in the U.S., the government body responsible for setting statutory royalty rates for streaming is the Copyright Royalty Board. I know those letters. It was
Copyright Royalty Board. You
yes,
said
CRB.
CRB.
Yes, Copyright Royalty Board. The actual collection and distribution of these royalties are handled by several private government designated organizations. It is a panel of 3 copyright royalty judges established within the Library of Congress. Its primary function includes rate setting. The CRB holds regular proceedings to determine and adjust the royalty rates and terms for compulsory and statutory licenses. These are licenses that the law requires digital streaming services and other users to obtain and pay for. Royalty distribution, which is the other primary function, the board oversees the distribution of royalties collected under the statutory license. And they actually set whatever the rate is, and it breaks down sound exchange, composition royalties, dealing with the MLC and the different PROs. But there's a rate that they have set for.
Yes, and you do know that all those streaming service providers pay different rates, right?
Yes.